come out at once. Mortal Kombat 11, Days Gone. I mean, it's been really hard to break myself away from the games to come back. However, with Ghostface's release, it was enough to drive me back into checking him out, seeing what's going on, and playing with him. Um, so first off, we're going to start by reading his bio. Danny Johnson, known as Jed Olson by some, grabbed the newspaper from the kitchen counter. It was a week old, but his face was on the front page, grinning and sunken. It was one of those muggy afternoons in Florida when heat and humidity permitted everything in the kitchen, making him sweat while standing still. He slouched in a damp chair to read. This article had better be good. His work in Roseville had been outstanding. At first glance, Jed Olson was modest and enthusiastic freelancer with experience in a variety of small newspapers. The staff of the Roseville Gazette appreciated how easygoing and honest he seemed. And so he was treated as a stranger for no more than 5 minutes into his interview. Judd quickly spotted the editor-in-chief in the room, gave him a wide smile and firm handshake, and talked about good old American values. And that was it. He was in. Ex-contributor at Roseville Gazette. Olson never justified his erratic career path, which zigzagged between several small towns from Utah to Pennsylvania. There was no verification of his previous jobs. He had a decent portfolio, a plus a good attitude, and they needed a contributor right away. The Roseville Murders. Olson had been working at the newspaper for 5 months when the Roseville murders began. Victims from young adults stabbed to death in their homes. From the reports, the victims seemed chosen at random, yet the killer knew his way around. In the houses, the multiple stab wounds indicated a personal motive. No traces of DNA were found. The local police were confounded. The murderers were carried with fury akin to a crime of passion, yet coldly premeditated. A murder also likely to stalk his targets. Two victims had reported being followed on their way home by a dark figure a few days prior to the death. The killer would follow them from Walleyes, a small bar in northern Roseville. A snap picture of them at home while looking for a way in. He could watch the same victims for weeks, maliciously registering their habits and routines. When he felt the urge to kill, he'd visit the most vulnerable victim on his list and break inside the house quietly. The whole staff worked out on the Roseville murder stories. Olson was often sent to interview the family of the victims and relay official statements from the police, unknown to everyone at the time. This involvement added to the final body count. Panic swatted the hooded figure breaking into a house at night. The masked face, a white blur in the dark, stared at the camera for a second before disappearing inside. Ghostface caught on tape was the resulting article written by Olson. He seemed proud of his work at the time, enjoying how the whole time feared his ghost stories. A week later, Olson left a note on his work desk and disappeared. I hope you liked my stories. I enjoyed bringing them to life. Don't worry, I'm not done. Jed Olson. The Roseville law enforcement still refuses to comment on Jed Olson's remains at large. Danny smiled, ripping out the article from the newspaper when the investigation had been pointing to him. He packed his bags and left Roseville swiftly. He got up calmly, pulling his skin, and oppressive humidity engulfed him as he entered the bedroom. Condition dribbled on a small, misted-up window as bits of cracked wallpaper hung limply. Its floral pattern was covered with gruesome photos and newspaper headlines. Danny pinned the week-old article on top of a picture of a wondered when he had eaten last. Was it this morning while washing his knife and clothes, or was it last night after following the girl down the street? He couldn't remember clearly. Taking a step back, he admired his work on the articles on the wall. He had his mind drifted, remembering all the articles he'd written, the stories he planned, and the scenes he brought to life. A shiver ran through him, a chilling breeze transformed the bedroom's humidity into a opaque, freezing fog. A woman shrieked, dead leaves crunched under her feet. He smiled in anticipation. So, Perks. I'm all ears. He has keen ears. They're sharpened in the dark realm of the infancy. After picking up a survivor, all generators not being repaired by survivors are blocked by the energy and cannot be repaired for the next 16 seconds. Affected generators are highlighted by water. You become obsessed with a survivor. You lurk in the shadows, eliminating your victims one by one. When your obsession is hooked, the purpose is to token up to a maximum of 2 tokens. Alright, so there you go. Says he's difficult to play as, but she's supposed to be intermediate, but I see her harder. Switch to survivor. Was there a survivor? No, there was not. The only survivor is him. Which I did not want. Still not bought. I do like Ashley Williams, though. He's the man.
Look who's shitting in the tall grass.
Look who's shitting in the tall grass. He says, oh, let's give Ghostface a try. And see what's up with him. It's probably gonna take forever to find a game, because most people are probably like me. They've been playing other stuff. Therefore, yeah. Customize. He does have 2 outfits already. Like the darker one. Not the white one. 2 blades. It's gonna take forever to find a game. We may end up going back to MK11. I hope not. I hope we can find a game. I'm sure we can find a game as a survivor pretty easy. Come on. I almost guarantee you, if I swap to Survivor, it doesn't take near as long to find a match in no time. Everybody wants to be the new killer right now. Everybody. Watch. Let's try this. So let's cancel. Let's go to Survivor.
Kiss my grits.
Wow, that was so quick. Did you see how quick that was? I mean, it's just predictable. Everybody wants to be the killer. So,
All right.
maybe we're up against Ghostface. Apologies in advance if I'm a bit rusty. As like I've said, I've been playing several games. So, I don't even remember the buttons this game. I was fine. I remember some of them. But it was so much quicker just to find a Survivor match than it was to find a killer. I mean, he just dropped today, so yeah, everybody's wanting to play as him, I'm sure. I'm sure right now he's like OP beast mode. I mean, he may not be worth crap right now, I don't know. We'll try one more time before I go to bed to get Ghostface on the screen. Okay, so see, I gotta remember this camera angles. Is there somebody? Ooh, that's quick. Don't crawl out the daggone window, dude. The bad part is not even ghostface. Terrible, 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 terrible. Stop, dude. Did you move? Oh, whatever, dude.
Hey! Oh! Hey!
Definitely roasted. No doubt about it. Pop some coins. No freaking generators fixed. What's it?
Yeah!
He's after her. Nobody's going after me. Great teamwork, guys. Great teammates. Come on, guys. That just makes you feel. You try to help others, and then they screw you like this. Like I'm already gonna go into struggle.
Yeah!
Dude, one motherfucker. Somebody needs to come help somebody and quit playing. Like, for real. You help the chick that you're in the party with, and you leave me here. My one thumb's already sore. No, that's legit. He's oh, fuck it up. I hear me. Oh, he murdered that dude. Oh. Oh, really? Oh, booby trap.
Okay.
And then worry. Poor Ashley. Jay Williams. terrible result, guys. Terrible, 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 terrible. Told you. Everybody wants to be here. Nobody wants to be the survivor. Alright guys, well I'm gonna stop broadcasting because obviously we're not gonna find that match. Maybe another night.